Sky combination and try to take some map control. Looking to get mid
Their ability to clear space should be unrivaled. Let's be honest. I mean,
dude, the Sky breach
so
combo is so nasty, and both teams have it.
So we'll see. It's going to be a stack with all 5 members, by the way, in towards garage. Utility
Look at
plays
this hold,
to make sure
though.
nobody can re-challenge, and yeah, 100 of these are already ready for it. The thing about this is they're not going to know about a re-wrap, but you do still have Asuna lurking towards A if there were to be one, but it's not going to happen. Bang on the inside. Fine. No worries there. Derek and Stellar getting involved, and yeah, the numbers just too good as 100 Thieves will once again win a pistol, but this time do it with the Prime Gaming Flawless.
Work together great. Dodge the utility where they needed to. Help each other out when someone got caught by something, like, you know, when Bang gets caught by that paranoia, and just come out swinging together. It's going to be interesting going forward. I mean, with Jet likely coming out of the fold when 708 hits, I think you're going to see more and more chamber. You're going to see more flexibility with who's the primary duelist now, right? Raze is probably a popular option, but we've seen Victor bringing out Neon over on Optic to good effect. And so, yeah, I think things are going to be interesting going forward. You're already kind of seeing this pivot away from Sova on the map, though. And I think that's been a very interesting change in North America, because Sova, that was the North American guy. Like, we were the ones that kind of willed Sova into the international meta. So good at info gathering, but obviously he's also receiving a nerf soon.
Here.
Well, opening engagement will get us to a 4v4 here with 60 seconds to play. The play for 100 Thieves to get aggressive towards A has largely not been successful.
And here's the other thing I want to, you know, that's kind of interesting about that is, think about how many players in North America have made their name off of Sova. Crashies.
That's fair. Yep.
You know, EU, BCJ. You know, Derek obviously was one of those up-and-coming guys himself. You know, Shazam's been using him to good effect. So it's like, how do those players navigate the terrain when, you know, not that there were one tricks, but they haven't really had to do anything else except for, like, Split. You didn't play a Sova. So it'll be interesting.
Well, getting into the late stages of this second round, Will is going to be tested, and he at least is able to go 1 for 1. Not bad overall, but here comes the New York Fury very quickly. From this short position, Derek, last one left onto site, cannot take the 1v1 with Odorous, and Dre stops the connector play from Stellar. So the spike will be planted successfully, and it'll be a 1v3 for Bang, who looks like he actually wants to go quickly. Paranoia is out, gets the shoulder of Odorous, at least information for now. Has an idea on where Dre may be positioned, but the problem is, where's that third member lurking at? Because that's that third member that likely will get the kill, and it's Neptune who's playing an off angle. A Thrifty confirmed for Fury. Continues on. This is another chapter, it feels like.
See Fury just clearing out this open C site. 100 Thieves kind of having to play it for a retake. They are pushed out middle, though, with Bang. But there is, of course, Odorous on the opposite side watching for this very flank.
Yeah. Meeting of the Omens. Oh, and Odorous has just barely seen him. That'll turn to an easy elimination. And the post plant will be more locked down and secure all of a sudden through C long with that kill. Derek also red with these shoulders in towards garage, which means that 100 Thieves just need to move. They need to go quickly as well if they're going to make this play from the defensive spawn. Everyone goes at the same time, which you can appreciate, but only 1 kill will be tallied, and no real challenge there to Fury's post plant.
Yeah, not a whole lot going to be done there from 100 Thieves. Again, obviously just hurt them getting caught on that eco in the previous round. That's the medicine they have to take because of it. But now back to buying here. No operators in play, though. It will all be rifles here. Meanwhile, your boy Dre already has the sniper out.
And that has to be, I think, one of the first big kind of narrative points here when it comes down to Asuna moving off of main duelist. Dre playing almost largely just Jet and Chamber. Can you get value out of the long-range scope? Will just kind of walks forward in towards Sewer, finds the first kill, no problem, no contest. Asuna will get a second read that there are still members here at A main, but largely for 100 Thieves, they're going to actually stack this through long.
Big swing with multiple players. Your boy Dre, though, able to fit in the shot and get away. I like the plan there from 100 Thieves. They were triple swinging, making it tough, but your boy Dre able to keep his wits about them there, find the shot, and get out. You know, equalize things back to a 4 versus 4, which is much the demise of 100 Thieves. You know, Will basically got his first kill for free. Didn't even really have to use any utility to support him. It was there if they needed it, but wasn't required. And now, you know, they're starting to lose some garage control. Their defense is quite a bit thin. They start to respect A as a threat. And you know, now Fury still have plenty of time to kind of work out what they feel is best. It looks like they are going to be pivoting back with that anchored position from Neptune back towards this A side of the map. So it's going to be on Derek and Asuna to defend against this split.
30 seconds left.
No one's
I will say
rotated
though,
yet.
for 100 Thieves, they're kind of trusting the B defense to Stellar's utilities. So this 2-2 split, as they peek towards grass, they'll 100% know it's coming over towards A. Flashes out. Asuna in the corner is good for the opener, and will they do it again? Opening kills are looking good. Derek, what? The transfer down to Dre at the end, who missed the op shot.
For these AAA stacks early, as A lobby is always a big point of contest on this map, right? Always has been.
Yeah.
And this time, 100 Thieves push off Fury.
You want to play? Let's play.
That was unbelievable from Derek. Just one of many moments that I'm sure we're going to see with him on the 100 Thieves jersey.
Yeah,
Tour de
Derek
Force does
was
get popped.
Shadows traveling.
just an obvious pickup, right?
Oh, yeah.
I think that was the one that everyone kind of was like, yeah, of course. That's the one to get.
Odorous in some trouble there, just nano swarmed out of sight as he was trying to teleport in. So instead, he'll go to another from the shadows to make the play through. But Stellar will lock things up. Nanoswarm creating a little bit of space for him to work with the backside of the site, but cannot trace down the player at range. So with that, numbers looking good. And Neptune, last two shots, is able to take a headshot onto Derek, leaving it all to Will with a Bulldog for a 1v4 from C Long.
Yeah, it's tough. Doesn't even get one shot up. Shoots him up.
And this may be one of those situations where you don't even want to bother with the idea of being thrifty. Just overwhelm with numbers and weapons. And that seems to be largely the idea here. Flashes are coming through. The play is still being halted, though, as Jaesung opts instead to earn the Seekers by Ultimate Orb. And I guess the little bit of good news here, if you're Fury, is that you have fully rotated 100 Thieves towards C. But if you recommit, you're going to be dealing with that same kind of pistol defense that we saw.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where you know that 100 Thieves is going to have to bite the pressure early and force these big rotations, and then you bought up Seekers. That'll help you clear out space. You know, they're using the boom bot to clear out A lobby because they've left this, you know, unchecked early, so they have to use that to make sure that it's safe. But again, they know that they've forced the defense to scramble. And now they can just kind of work together. These smokes will actually kind of deter them at A little bit. Banksing those from the C side of the map. And really, Fury has not shown us any signs of where they want to commit. And they still have your boy Dre playing that C closet. They still have sewers control on A-sided. These smokes are still there, kind of maybe wanting them not to worry. Oh, the Seekers find nothing at A. They all turn around, and that's how they know it's clear.
Yep. And, well, 100 Thieves will, of course, recognize that as well, but they are obviously going to be very late, and you still have to deal with a potential lurk from Dre, who has snuck into C long. So, Spike planted. 100 Thieves are going to try to just brute force their way back into sight. And the faster they do this, the better, because Dre is getting closer and closer to coming through. Paranoia was still being held onto. That's going to be the initial entry. Knives also a part of the equation for Will as he gets around the side, but the flashes, he's been team flashed beyond recognition. And now the long lurk of Dre is here. The Rolling Thunder will actually not find the kill attempt onto Bang, but Dre still has an angle where both defenders have to cross by him. Nebula comes out. You also have the sentry turret in play. 100 Thieves get across, but it's Dre who gets the double. 3 overall and a Red Bull clutch.
That they might let that one slip through their fingers, but your boy Dre plays around this perfectly, gets the double spray down, comes up with the hat trick, and locks in the round for Fury. Now up 4-2.
Yeah, that's absolutely true.
Okay. Not the guiding light he was looking for. I don't think. No harm, no foul. It's all good.
Yeah, he'll recharge. That's fine.
Yeah, no problem. Those Seekers told everything that round, though.
Yeah, it really
It's
did.
all turn around. Like, well, wonder what site's open.
Lots. Ooh, was Dre seen by that Trailblazer? It came right across him. Just depends if it was looking the right way or not. Offensive Trailblazer from Fury, I believe, did catch at least a piece of Will defensively holding over towards short. Shot Up is looking maybe to feel things out over towards B, and well, not anymore. Guiding Light will actually kind of read this. Smoke will come through, and no, they're just going to force itself right out. And, ooh, the Showstopper actually does not finish Derek. 2 HP he lives with, but the site is under threat as Fury make their way out.
Oh, they're trying to actually push through Link to an A split? Not anymore. Will shuts down Sewer, so they have to stay on this B site. Now they're getting split wide open. It's just Jaesung left. He will get the plant, but fending off 3 defenders?
Oh, no. Wow.
Wow. I like what they were going to try to do there, but Will just shut that thing down from Sewers.
The thing was, there had to have been a second piece of information there, because Stellar also immediately committed to the lockdown as well. But they're most vulnerable because Will was literally the only player that was in a position to deal with the first part of this hit. So
when Will gets the 2 frags, both those options are gone.
Yeah. Well, it's been a really back and forth affair so far through 7 rounds, say that much. And another interesting buy situation as Fury are going to trust Guardian, an Ares, and a Vandal with 2 pistols in support. Try to make something happen. 100 Thieves obviously much healthier in what they can bring to the table, including also with that ultimate economy.
Wow. They're getting shut down at Garage, man. Like Bang and
Sentry turret.
Yeah, that. Bang as well, being proactive with Paranoia and just playing forward angles. Might even set up a little bit of a one-way here above the door. Meanwhile, Will is kind of watching for the cross. Probably knows now that there's a chance someone's made it to Sewers, but he's just playing inside the smoke. And Odors might walk into it. You might be in for trouble. Oh, yeah, he's been spotted. That's it.
Oh, yeah. Well, 45 seconds on the clock. You got to commit to something if you're New York Fury, and there's not a lot of information to go off of at the moment anywhere on the map. So it's going to have to be just a gut check call. And Will's going to hold a corner with support. Derek nearby.
Yes, he is right there to help out. Still has a flash available.
Nobody checks the corner? Will take 2 for free. Fury's still fighting back, but Asuna, who just persisted at the back of the site, is able to collect the last 2, no problem. But
you have a lot of other space you need to clear. That's usually the one stone that'll go unturned. Probably thinking Will, after he got stunned, probably goes way back in the site to get the safety. And yeah, Will just collects for 3.
To your left, for the most part, outside of the deeper corner, but man, you think someone would check that. May not have made a difference in the end. There was still good defensive pressure for 100 Thieves regardless. But back into another full buy situation. Will have the operator this time around, holding that closely into a short. Defense already rotating around that position, trusting the Killjoy utility at B, and they will be protecting this correctly. Seekers are out. Smokes are in. Bang looking to respond with Paranoia. That'll slow things up. And then the Rolling Thunder to even further stall out this hit from Fury. But Odors has made his way on towards site, but without much really regard towards any potential success. And Fury are a bit caught right now, but are making it work.
Oh, Asuna gets caught as well in awkward space. I feel like 100 Thieves kind of threw that away.
Absolutely.
They had shut down the garage with the Rolling Thunder. They were getting some good frags. They were ready to go, and then they just kind of forced a couple of fights they didn't really need to towards that tunnel into garage, and now it's all on Will 1 versus 2. Yes, shut up, your boys are low on HP, but he's got the shorty as a secondary. He needs to find another weapon right away. He needs to put that op down. Will he even know that they're low on health? That's the other question. If not, he may commit to this op, and that might be his demise. This could be an easy spray down with the rifle.
Or Will's just really good. Knives are through, but shut up. Turns the play.